Hello, my lovelies. Good morning. It's 10 a.m. here in the Eastern time zone. I'm just having some coffee and going over the latest on Lori Vallow. And I thought I would come on and share that with all of you. So I'll wait for chat to load up and wait for some people to join before we go over this new info. Hi, guys. Good morning. Starting to see chat now. It always takes a few minutes. We'll let a couple people join. So we've got some information. I'm sure you've seen the email that was leaked. If you have not, then I'm going to be showing you that. But there was an email leaked, and it looks like they might be looking into good old Lori for the death of Charles Vallow, her last husband. Um, and we'll go over who Charles is if you don't know, and we'll talk about his death. Hi, Kelsey. Good morning, my fellow Floridian. It's a beautiful day here in Florida. I woke up this morning and actually slept pretty good last night a first. For a first. That means I got more than 4 hours sleep. When I say that I slept good, that's more than 4 hours. But I slept pretty good and woke up this morning, went outside. It's beautiful. The sun is shining. It's It's really nice out. Puts you in a good mood. That's why I like living down here. The sun is always shining. I mean, pretty much. We had one overcast day where we got a little bit of rain, but other than that, it's been sunny and nice, and I like that. I am too, Kelsey. I'm gonna sit out. I told myself last night, I'm like, I'm gonna sit out today and get some vitamin D. It's a good day for it. I'm actually in the Clearwater area of Florida, like Tampa Bay. And we're all really bummed here that we can't go to the beach. Everything's closed. So I'm waiting for that day when we can go back to the beach because that's my happy place. Truly is. So, good morning to all of you that are just joining. Please take a moment before we get started and hit that thumbs up like button. That is a good way, you guys. Just so you know, I know that the like button seems like, oh, I either like this video or I don't. But it really plays a big part in the YouTube algorithms. So if you really like a creator, make sure that when you go to their videos that you do click that thumbs up because it does make a difference in how our videos are put in like YouTube suggestions, suggested videos, when they play like next videos, it really has a lot to do with the algorithm. So you guys think it's just a little thumbs up button, but to a creator, it really means a lot, and it's actually a free way you can support your favorite creators. Treasure Island, yep, right, not too far from me. I love Treasure Island. That's where I always stayed when I would come down here and visit. And when I lived down here, I lived in the middle of the state in Sebring. We would come over to Treasure Island, to spend the time at the beach and stuff. Love it there. You're near Ocala. Kelsey, I actually have a doctor from Ocala that wants to come on and talk about coronavirus and what's been going on. Hi, Kimberly Mack. So I hope everybody woke up feeling pretty good today. I know this is a stressful time for everybody. Um, and pretty much all we have is TV, we have social media, and I just think that keeping up with what we were keeping up with before is very important. I mean, a lot of times, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of times I'm like, I don't feel like talking. I just want to lay in bed. Like this is just a weird time, and a lot of people's anxieties are really high, and I'm one of them. Hi, Julie. Just Julie. Hi, Chrissy. Good morning, guys. But my anxieties are super high right now. I'm not going to lie. It makes me so nervous. I've stayed home and done the best that I can, but it still just makes me nervous. So, enough about that. I hope everybody's doing well. Get your coffee. Heat up. I had to reheat my coffee. But let's start talking about Lori Vallow. Let's talk about Lori. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to show you guys here. So, we have body cam from the day that Charles Vallow was killed. Now, let me tell you about Charles. Okay. Charles, the death of Charles has been like surrounded with like a lot of complication, and it's very confusing. Okay. He died in a shooting back in 2019. He was declared dead at the scene, and according to multiple reports, Charles Vallow and Alex Cox, his brother-in-law, Lori's brother, got into a fight. Alex struck Cox with a baseball bat. Or, no, I'm sorry, Vallow struck Cox with a baseball bat. So Alex said, "Hey, Charles hit me with a baseball bat. I went and got my gun and shot him." And in this body cam video, if you haven't seen it, poor Tylee. Poor Tylee. It makes me sad. I watched this and it made me sad. I just watched it before I came live. And just hearing her voice, hearing her little voice, and thinking about what that officer must be thinking now. He had her right in front of him, and now she's gone. She's missing, and I'm sure everybody's kind of, going back and what if, what if, what if, but let's go ahead. We have about 75 people. Should we wait for a couple more or should we get started? We've been live about 7 minutes. I say we go ahead and play it. That's what replays are for, y'all. Hey, Banksy. Yeah, man, early for me today. I'm on the ball. Good morning, Alicia. Alicia. Hmm. Good morning, Connie Williams. She says hello from Kansas City, Missouri. I'm a fairly new sub. Thank you so much for being here and thank you for subscribing. And hello, Diana. Let's go ahead now and play that body cam video. Again, this is from 2019 when Lori's husband, Charles Vallow, was shot by her brother, Alex. This is the officer body cam that responded to the scene. Now, mind you, when you watch this, keep in mind her husband was just shot dead and dead at the scene. Here we go.
That got to go that way. That car has to go that way. They can't go out that way. That's a problem. All right, then we got to get that tape to over here probably. Yeah. I can get you to come back out here and retape this outer perimeter. People are driving through it here. So that's a one way. So we got to be able to let people out onto that street, but so we got to move that south tape. Okay. Let me get your information. Does your husband live here or no?
No,
Oh.
this is Houston.
Gotcha. Okay. You guys
We're
know it.
separated.
Gotcha. Okay. Let me just get your. Do you have a driver's license with you? I can just grab it. Thank you. L-O-R-I. What does your middle initial stand for?
Noreen.
Noreen. N-O.
R-E-N.
V-A-L-L. What's a phone number for you, Lori? You live here though, not in Santan. This is your home.
Right.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay.
We just moved in here.
Gotcha. How long have you guys lived here?
I'm sorry?
How long have you lived here?
Like 3 weeks.
Oh, geez. Yeah. Okay.
That's why the neighbors don't know us.
Gotcha.
Like, hi neighbor, sorry.
Are you working at all?
No.
Okay. And you're still about 5'6", 120.
What?
Thank you, ma'am. Hello, young lady. And let me just get your information. How old are you?
16.
16. Okay. And that's mom. Okay. What's your first name, hon? And how old are you again?
16.
16. Do you have a driver's license?
I do, it's inside.
Nice. So you're a new driver, huh? How do you like that?
Well, almost 17.
Almost. Oh, so you're an old hat then.
Yeah, I drove here from Texas by myself, so I'm pretty used to it by now.
Okay. What's your birthday, hon? And you live here with mom?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know how tall you are? What do you think you weigh?
Probably like 5'1" maybe.
Mm-hmm. What do you think you weigh?
160 maybe.
Okay. Red or that's brown for sure. Oh, blonde too. You guys, I'm gonna list you as a blonde young lady here. You got, and then blue eyes.
Yeah.
You have very blue eyes. That's not under debate. Do you have your own phone number?
I do.
Okay. Hang tight, guys. No one. Is Lockwood? Oh, okay. I haven't seen him yet.
I was at a coffee with a cop thing, so I'm
Okay. Hang tight. I'll tell you what's going on.
I don't know that I'm taking this.
Gotcha. I'll hold off on that.
So that's why
I don't know where Lockwood is.
I
So.
got texted an address, so I'm trying to figure out.
Gotcha.
Hey, roll on your window.
Wow. So what do you guys think of that? What do you think of that body cam? I get they're separated, but her demeanor's strange. This woman just doesn't give two shits. I mean, that's the impression I get, anyways. Ex or separated or not, I mean, her brother literally just killed him. Excuse me. Tylee would be 18 in September. Chrissy R says, I think it was a setup. You think what was a setup? Yeah, Lori didn't seem too concerned that Charles is dead and her brother just killed him. Right, exactly, Diana. It's like, you think it was a setup for who, though? Like they wanted to kill Charles, and this was just a whole ploy, the self defense thing. Is that what you mean? I believe she was there, wasn't she? Because I thought I saw another video where Alex was sitting on the curb. But Chrissy R can correct me. Yes, okay, that's what you meant. Yeah, I would have to agree with you there, and that's probably why they're looking into this. Um, Chad Daybell needs to run for the hills. I think Chad Daybell should be right next to Lori because pretty sure Chad Daybell knows where those kids are. Wasn't Charles there to pick up JJ? If so, why was Lori taking JJ to school? Yeah, I agree, Banksy. It's that simple. It really is that simple. And I can't imagine like from the very beginning when they saw her that day that they didn't think something was up. Yeah, Chad should be in jail too. He knows where those kids are. And his whole wife's death investigation, which is taking forever because they had to exhume her body. So that's why all of the toxicology and the testing they're doing on her body is taking so long because she had to be exhumed. And I have no doubt that Chad is being followed, Chad is being watched, and Chad is being listened to. Now, does Chad think he is? I don't know. I don't know the dude's demeanor. Like, I don't know if he thinks he's above everything, above the law. If he has the same demeanor as Lori, like this I don't give a shit attitude, I'm untouchable. I mean, there's just so many unexplained deaths around Lori and now Chad that, I mean, this case is just going to be crazy. So, Alex's death, his cause of death has not been released. And I believe that's because they're looking into his death still, too. Hi, Glitter Girl. And hi, Angel and Teresa. People act different ways when there seems to be traumatic events. Even Tylee is not upset or crying, which anyone that had been in a traumatic event like that would have been pretty shaken up. I'm sure that they were in shock. Okay, and you know what? I'm going to give them, you're right. Let's give her the benefit of the doubt in that video. Maybe she's in shock. But when I've seen videos, and I've seen a lot of videos of people finding out that their loved ones are dead or just going through some kind of, even if it was an accident, dude, you would be like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I can't believe this has happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, if an altercation turned into your brother going and getting his gun and shooting your soon to be ex husband, I would think you wouldn't be acting the way she did. But everybody's different, like someone pointed out in chat. So I guess it's very possible that she was in shock. Now, Tylee, yes, she's a teenager. I mean, I don't know what she saw that day. I have no idea what she saw that day. So who knows you know, what she was told at that point? I mean, we don't really see that. So we can only speculate what went on, you know, in the other parts of their discussions that weren't able to see. Oh, Queen. All right, cool. I will. I think Chad is guilty of his wife's death, but I also think he knows he's way in too deep because of Lori. Alicia, I heard she was a good mom, really. She had her children's father murdered for money. Money can't buy a father's love. Well, the people that knew her, Evelyn, with all due respect, I don't know anything about what he does anymore. We don't really collab anymore. Um, but from what I've seen is like her friend came on. One of her friends, her daughter was best friends with Tylee, and she said that Lori was a good mom. Her daughter loved Lori. Her daughter confided in Lori. When her daughter would go over there, she would hang out with Lori while her friend was doing whatever. So these girls felt very comfortable around Lori. She would spend a lot of time with them. To me, that sounds like a good mom. I don't know what happened here. I don't. Um, Julie, I just want to thank you so much. Can we do Vimo so you get it all? You work so hard. Oh, thank you, Julie. I do have Vimo. Let me see here. That's a good idea though, because YouTube does take 40% of these super chats, which is absolutely ridiculous. And I made a post the other day about it. I was like, at a time like this, like creators, some of us do this full time. And when we get super chats, they take 40% normally. Now, wouldn't you think with this whole coronavirus thing that a company like Google could step up to the plate and say, hey, we're going to waive that 40% super chats for our creators in the month of April to help them out through this coronavirus thing, you know? Okay, bye, Evelyn. I don't know what your point was coming in here and asking about another person that I don't speak to, but okay. Um, Thank you, Chrissy R. And I think that a lot of this has to do with the religion and how extreme Lori got with the religion. Um, but let's get back. I'm gonna put my info in here. Yes, they take 40%, you guys. And you know, you guys donate money to your favorite creators, your people that you watch, and you want your money to go to them. I get that. So that's why I was letting everybody know. Hey Johnny, what up? What up? What up? So my Venmo is here, I'll put it in chat. I guess this is what you use. I'm not all that familiar with it. I've used it with my kids. I think that's my Venmo username is at GenGen78. And Chrissy, if you have the PayPal app or link, if you could throw that in chat, I don't have that ready. But yeah, back to Lori. Thank you, Julie, again for that generous donation. I really appreciate it. Appreciate all you guys. Sure, Julie. Just go ahead and give me your email. All right, so now I'm speaking of email, let's look at the email. And this is from, I believe, yes, it's a detective in Arizona. And this is dated March 24th, 2020 at 3:20 p.m. Central Time. And it's from Nathan Moffat, which is the officer. And he says he's replying to an email that says autopsy. So the subject line was autopsy. So Nathan is responding and he says, I am not sure what is meant by this email. We continue to work on Charles' case and are confident we are getting closer to getting Lori indicted for her involvement in Charles' death. My phone is always on, and I am here to answer any questions or discuss any concerns you may have. So, someone emailed this guy about the autopsy, and now we have this response. So, take it for what it's worth. Um, I had no idea YouTube takes 40%. That's crazy. What about Patreon? No, Patreon is nothing like that. Patreon takes a very, very small amount. Same with PayPal. YouTube is crazy with the 40%. So an ad revenue on PayPal or on YouTube, they get their percentage of your ad revenue. And then they also get a percentage of your super chats, and that is 40%. Um, and why hasn't this cult come out? Surely they wouldn't want trouble with the law too. Much interference from outside world poking their nose into their affairs. I don't think the cult will come out if this is something where they all believe in, they all have the same frame of mind. They're going to they're going to keep quiet, I would think. I mean, that's what I think. Julie, I'm not sure if I have your email, but you can email me at jsforjustice@gmail.com. Welcome everyone who joined. We played the body cam video of Lori Daybell and Tylee on the day that Charles Vallow was shot and killed by her brother Alex. The story that Alex and Lori told was that it was self defense, that Charles Vallow hit Alex with a baseball bat. So Alex went and got his gun and shot Charles dead. Yeah, Cardi, I don't know. This case is so confusing and crazy. Um, I mean, we can only hope and pray that those kids are alive, and as crazy as it sounds, that they're in a bunker somewhere, that they're hiding out because Lori and Chad thought that the end of the world was coming this summer. Shit, were they right? Kidding, but not kidding. I mean, I think Tylee saw something when Charles was killed. That's why she disappeared. Hmm. Well, she's arrested, Skeeter. She's in county jail right now. Uh-oh. You lost the feed. Is everybody else's connection okay? I'm hoping everybody's connection's all right. Um, right now she is being held in county jail on two felony counts of child abandonment, obstruction, solicitation to commit a crime, and contempt of court. So that's what she's being held on in the Madison County Jail right now. Skeeter, we don't know. We know that Tammy Daybell, Chad Daybell's wife, they're looking into her death. She died suddenly. Alex died suddenly. Lori's brother, like within a couple months of each other. And Charles died last year as well. So, I mean, we really got to give them time to investigate all these deaths. I mean, this is a lot of deaths. And to link them together to one or two people, it's going to take some time. Plus, they had to exhume Chad Daybell's ex or wife's body, his whatever you call it. I don't know. His wife. She was his wife when she died. Then he married Lori. But we also know that they freaking had already bought, or Lori had. Lori used Charles' Amazon account to buy a ring, which ultimately was on her finger in the wedding photos of her and Chad in Hawaii. The ring was bought before Tammy Daybell died, like a matter of weeks. Chad just took out a permit to build a manufactured home on his property. What the heck is he going to do with this house? Maybe that's why she won't tell where the kids are if they are alive, because she knows that Tylee knows something about his death. I don't know. I mean, she doesn't seem to be too concerned in any of the videos I've seen of her. I mean, she doesn't seem to be worried about being investigated, or I don't know. The woman just seems like she's got it all figured out and she has nothing to worry about. But yeah, what would he be doing right now, building a manufactured home on his property? Here's Brenda with the timeline. Thanks, Brenda. Charles died about the 15th of July. Tammy died the 19th of October. Then Alex, Lori's brother, died the 12th of December. But Lori and Chad got married November 5th. And that's all last year. Oh my God, he's going to move his next wife into it. I don't think that he is going to have an ex wife. Or a next wife. I didn't mean ex, I meant next. There's so many X's in this case. I don't think he's going to have an ex wife because I think Chad Daybell is going to be in jail. I think Chad Daybell's days are numbered. I really do. She's not concerned. She thinks the world is ending in July. Okay, so that's the question. And I asked her friend this because her friend is in the same religion. However, her friend is not extreme like they were. Her friend is Mormon, but she doesn't follow these doctrines that Lori and Chad were into. Um, so what would they do in this case of the world ending? I've heard that they would be relieved. There's a couple theories. One is that they would be relieved that the children, if they are passed away, then they think, they're in paradise, right? That's one theory. I don't know. And I am currently listening to Chad Daybell's podcasts, and I am going to share some audio when I get it all together of Lori on those podcasts with Chad. And I think it's very interesting to hear. It sheds a lot of light into their beliefs and where their minds were. It's it's like nothing I've ever heard. But at any rate, that's one theory. The second theory is that she has them hidden away, like in a bunker somewhere. And it sounds like a movie. It sounds like something out of a movie, but apparently that's what these people do. Her friend verified it. Echo verified that. Brenda says Chad never bargained for all of this. You don't think so? I don't think. Yeah, Chad wasn't there at Yellowstone. It was Lori and Alex, but I don't think that he pushed her. I really don't, because JJ was seen at school after that. And as close as Tylee and JJ were, don't you think he would have said something to somebody about his sister? I don't think Chad's going to have an opportunity to move on. I really think that Chad is going to be arrested. Maybe I'm wrong, but the fact that they exhumed his ex-wife's body says a lot. They're not going to exhume her body if they don't have reason to believe that there was foul play. They don't just go exhuming bodies for the hell of it. So the fact that they went to that extreme measure to exhume Tammy's body, they think there's something there, and hopefully they can recover it because she's been buried. She's Her blood has been drained from her body. I mean, it's way more extensive to test tissues and things like that after someone's been embalmed and buried, and who knows how long that will take. Chad's parents have a cabin, and I think that's where all this went on. JJ was nonverbal? Was he really? Hello, good morning, Dawn. How are things in Maryland? You're in kind of a hot spot over there. Good morning, Terry from Iowa. Welcome, welcome, everybody. I didn't know that JJ was nonverbal. Interesting. Yeah, I agree, Linby. The hypocrisy of the doomsday beliefs is astounding. The kids need to be snuffed out to save them. Now we'll go on vacation in Hawaii and play the ukulele and get married on the beach. Yeah, messed up. How can he be nonverbal when they have him on video saying, get the help out of here? Okay, I guess JJ could talk. I never heard he couldn't. I didn't see any video of him, but oh yeah, because he would FaceTime with the grandparents. True, true. Thank you, Cheryl T. Yeah, he's not nonverbal. Let's. Dawn says yes. In Anne Arundel County, it's getting worse. I haven't felt good past 2 days. Past few days, COPD. Dawn, please stay healthy. Stay home. If you have COPD, take vitamin C and zinc. They say that zinc is. I just ordered some on Amazon. I got zinc, vitamin D, and magnesium. It's all in one. Oh, let's see. Oh, there's videos of him singing? Oh, shoot. Oh, Dawn, I'm sorry. It's hard. It's really hard. This lockdown is taking its toll on everybody, I see. Okay, so we cleared that up. JJ was not nonverbal. So, if Tylee went missing, I mean, who knows? I mean, I guess they could have, told him a story, and he wouldn't have said anything. Yes, add vitamin C. Yeah, I take vitamin C too. Hi, Crispy. Hey, Jay. It's been forever since I caught you live. Hope you're staying safe. I am. I'm trying to. Doing everything I'm supposed to do. I got hand sanitizer yesterday. If you guys are looking to buy some hand sanitizers, I got it's called Uncle Bud's. If you go to J is for Justice page, I actually I tagged their Facebook, and they have some hand sanitizer. Um, I just got it yesterday, and I got a free CBD face mask from them. It's called Uncle Bud's, and it's hemp oil hand sanitizer. Okay, Brenda, I want to talk a little bit about his medication. Now, her friend Echo and I talked about this. If you haven't seen the video of Echo's interview with me, um, go watch that. But she did say that, these underground, when they go underground, they have ways of getting medications. See, I haven't seen the doorbell video. I started following this case like after she was arrested. So a lot of the early on stuff, I haven't seen all of it yet. I'm trying to catch up. No, they took away the dog meds and his big sissy. So sad. Okay, I found the doorbell. Let's see. It has 70% alcohol, and it's called Uncle Bud's. Shipping was quick. I got it within 5 days, which for right now is pretty damn good. I got 4 pumps, and they're like the pump, I don't know how many ounces. I can't read it from here, but yeah, awesome stuff. I think I got free shipping too, so they're not gouging you. They're not gouging you. Pull up this video of JJ. I've seen. It's the Lori. I wanted to make my own too, but I couldn't find any aloe. And I don't like the kind. We found a bottle of it at the gas station, and it looks like it's made by like 5 Hour Energy. It's in those same kind of bottles, but it's like pure just alcohol. And it's like watery. So I don't know what you would do with that because it's a small bottle. It's the 8 ounce Uncle Bud's. Okay, thanks. So I got 4 8 ounce bottles, I think for $32, which is more than I'd like to pay. But the other prices I've seen, outrageous. Okay. Let's get her off the screen. That was the case. Why won't she just tell the investigator where the kitties are? Then she could get out of jail. Yeah, that's true. I put oil essence in lavender, primrose. I love putting the essential oils in there. Hand soap. I know, Angel. So I was told that you can use any soap that foams. It doesn't have to be the antibacterial soap. It's any soap that foams, and wash your hands for 20 seconds. All right, I want to turn this video on now.
Is this the last time little JJ Vallow was recorded on video? It shows the now missing 7-year-old playing with another child in the yard of a housing complex where he lived last year. East Idaho News obtained the clip from a neighbor's doorbell camera. It's dated September 17th, less than a week before cops say the boy's mother, Lori Daybell, took him out of school in Rexburg, Idaho. He and his sister, 17-year-old Tylee Ryan, haven't been seen since the end of September. However, another video from October shows Lori Daybell still living in the home. She's now under arrest in Hawaii after failing to produce the children to authorities. She's been living in Kauai with her new husband, Chad Daybell, while investigators in Idaho continue to search for the children. Chad has not been arrested in this case, and both deny any wrongdoing. Laurie refuses to tell anyone where the kids are and is being held on $5 million bail, charged with desertion and non-support of children, as well as resisting and/or obstructing an officer. She's due back in court on March 2nd, at which time she may be handed over to Idaho authorities for extradition. For InsideEdition.com, I'm Mara Montalbano.
Poor kid. Okay, so one last thing about Lori that I wanted to tell you guys. Oh, it's my girl Lish. What up, Lish? Why don't you have a wrench, Lish? Is this a different name? I'm getting confused. I want to make sure it's you because I'm not going to give a wrench if it's not you. So the last thing that I wanted to share about this is let me find it. Okay. Court event for Lori Vallow. Okay, coolish. Court event for Lori Vallow was scheduled for 5/8/2020 at the Madison County Courthouse, 159 East Main, Rexburg, Idaho 83440. Date may change. So for more info, call blah blah blah. This is a message I got yesterday. So I'm not sure if this date may change because of the coronavirus or if there's a delay in the case again. So just so you guys know, it says that it's scheduled for 5/7 at 9 a.m. and that's in Idaho, so I think that's Central Time. But it does say date may change. For more info, call 208-356-3662. If you guys want to call, ask for more info, go right ahead. I don't know if you're going to get it, but we'll see what happens. I'll be watching that. I get updates on her case every time anything is added to her file, her case file. I get a text. Figured this out yesterday. It's awesome. So I'm looking for any updates and I will bring those to you when I get them. It's Liz. Okay, she texted me. She verified it's her. You never know with these crazy people on YouTube. They make fake names and Good morning, Gina. How are you? I haven't seen you in forever. Chad's wife Tammy wasn't cold in her grave, and Chad and Lori got married 17 days. She was dead, and November 5th they got married. I know, it's crazy. Oh, it's Mountain Standard Time. Okay, so you guys are Mountain Time in Idaho. All right, so it's supposed to be May 7th at 9 a.m. Mountain Time, which would be 11 o'clock Eastern. Crispy says, I did hear that the reason she is hiding them is that when they reappear, she can sue the state for arresting her for false imprisonment. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if she could even do that. I don't know how she would prove false imprisonment when she's blatantly disregarding, you know, okay, this is the question. I guess there is kind of a little fine line there. Where does the line draw where the state demands that you give them your children or you produce your children? Are these people just defiant? Do they think they're above the law? Does the law not apply to them? What are their beliefs? I would love to know more about their beliefs. If there's anyone who knows anybody who can shed some light on what they might have been thinking or what their beliefs are, please send me an email at jsforjustice@gmail.com. I would love to hear more about this religion or whatever it is they call it, as I don't know all the ins and outs. She thought her children were zombies. Yeah, that whole thing was crazy too. I've got a video on my channel about that. I have a playlist of Lori Daybell, so if you want to go back and rewatch, you can. Shelly B, reach out to Brandon, Melanie's ex-husband. We've tried, and we're being patient. I would love to talk to Brandon, but Brandon has this custody suit going on with Melanie. So I'm not sure that Brandon's even able to talk. Go to website for those courts to see updates, not to change cases, but been watching the Gannon case. T's court date moved to June. Lots of new developments in that. Yeah, Don, there's a lot that is going on with that case, and I'm not. Let me just say, I'm not the least bit surprised that there's a delay. Just say that. Dawn, it's not false imprisonment if she cannot show the children are alive or anyone else that can show the children are alive. So, hi Darla, welcome to my channel. Um, where do we draw the line though? Where the state has the right to put you in prison because you won't produce your kids when they tell you to. I think that might be kind of where their minds are. I'm speculating, I'm guessing that they think they're above the law and they don't have to produce the kids. Like it's none of the state's business, they're her kids. I see her as being kind of cocky like that. I don't know. Oh, it's crazy. So T is due back in court in the Gannon stock case on June 5th. Brenda, you are a wealth of information, girlfriend. Brenda, I'm looking for people to join Team Justice. And what that means is cases we follow, updates, research, things like that. If that's something that would interest you, please shoot me an email at jsforjustice@gmail.com. I notice people in chat who have all this information, and it's great. I would love to talk to you more about maybe joining the team. Plus, Lori had been claiming the kids' monies. So, Tylee's dad, Joseph Ryan, also died. So, I would have to imagine that there was Social Security coming into Tylee for that. What's up, Stacy? Lori's side of her family were brought up thinking they were always above the law and don't care about shit. It kind of seems like Alex felt that way too. But yeah, good question. Where is Chad Daybell? Oh my gosh, that'd be awesome, Brenda. Send me an email. Thank you. Yes. Hello, Holly. Don't forget to give me a like on this video. Like I said in the beginning, likes are a free way to really support creators that you enjoy watching because it helps us in the YouTube algorithm, which is really confusing, but it does actually help. It's not just a rating for people to come by and go, oh, she got 10 thumbs up and 4 thumbs down. It really actually, it doesn't matter if it's a thumbs up or a thumbs down, honestly. It still gets you in the up in the algorithm. Ooh, Lish, I'd love to have you on and talk crime one time if you're up for it. I miss you. And I miss being live with Lish because everybody always they can't tell the difference between our voices. I love that. I love that. I read that Lori's parents had a bunker and she was getting Social Security for both children. The state has to investigate every child abuse or DCS call, and it never gets this out of hand. Normal people, literally, all they would do is take a pic of the kids, talk to them, and be out of their life. But a lot of these extremists, they don't want the government in their lives. Okay. I don't know if Chad and Lori felt that way, but a lot of extremists do not want the government in their lives. I don't want the government in my life, and I'm not extreme, but I know that CPS can be a very corrupt um, entity. I've seen it. I've seen it. So if these people are extremists, I'm not. Prepper 101, J for Justice extremist. Look at, he's my J for Justice extremist. How are you? How are you, preps? I kind of wonder if they aren't a mix of the patriot world and extreme religious world, right? Kind of like a militia type. Patina Bird, where is the rest of Lori's family in all of this? Her other brother, sister, her parents. Why have nobody interviewed them? One of her sisters is dead, I believe. Did she have two sisters or one? I know one of them's dead. I'm so glad to see all my OGs here. Prepper, how you doing? Prepper, have you been working or are you off work? What's going on? You're kind of in an essential business, aren't you? I understand those are the rules we have to follow. I get it. I'm just saying I'm trying to get up in their minds, you know? Arizona CPS was found to have hired a lot of sexual predators, primarily pedophiles, because they did no background checks in prior years. What in the hell can they not do a background check on a CPS worker? Okay, there's one sister who died. Okay, so she has a brother and a sister that died. I'm working on days off, still stocking up. This will last into the summer. I agree, Prepper. There is a lot of people who think this is going to be over in a couple of weeks or, the end of the month or whatever. And I'm concerned, I'm actually convinced that people are not going to be going back to work till June. That's what I think. What do you think? They are doomsday, and Lori thinks she will be helping the spirits transfer to heaven. Oh, God. I love your accent. I know that's totally not what the topic is about, but being from Indiana, we have no accents. I'm from Michigan, so yeah. Adam hates Lori, and Charles told him she needed help and didn't know where to turn. Hey, always Trisha, damn it. I saw the Prime Minister in the UK is in intensive care with coronavirus. This is freaking crazy. Oh my God, Prepper says August, maybe September in most areas. Wow. And you know what? I don't think that's far-fetched. And Prepper 101 knows his shit. Yeah, Jana, kind of like another David Koresh situation. I'm from the South and you do have an accent to me. Hey, Amy. Gosh, it's so good to see you guys. I love coming on in the mornings. I need to do it more often. We just hit an hour, and I want to thank you guys all for joining me. Whoa, hold up. Shay Doc. Hi, Jay is for Justice. First time listener, Macomb County here. Shut the front door. Welcome, Shay Doc. I have a question. How'd you hear about my channel? I'm from Macomb County. I don't know if you knew that. I know you knew I was from Michigan, probably, but it's awesome. And I hope you're staying safe up there. It's getting pretty rough. Amy says, Prepper, I need to pick your brain. Prepper, let's have Prepper on. Can we do a Prepper 101 Q&A? Preps? Preps? Prepsies? Prepsies, let me know if you're down and let me know what day. Because I'm pretty much open. Larry, I'll have to post the link in my podcast group. If you are on Facebook, go to J is for Justice podcast. And either make a post to remind me if I forget, if you don't see it. Prepper says, tonight's good for me. Y'all want to do a Prepper 101 Q&A? That's awesome, Shaydoc. Yeah, I'm actually from Romeo. I'm from the Romeo. I love that. Let's see. Let's do a Prepper 101 Q&A. I want to talk to Prepper because I talked to Prepper before I went to Disney World, and that was, I think, end of February. And Prepper has been spot on. Prepper totally made up a list of everything that people should get together so that they don't run out of anything. And he helped so many people because no one knew really what to get. All right, tonight, Prepper, what time? I know you're in like California, you're in Cali, so you're 3 hours behind me. What time do you want to do your Q&A? Because, dude, I'm giving you the floor, dude. Prepper 101 is taking over Jays for Justice tonight for the good of everybody. Whatever time is good for me. Well, I mean, if I say 9 o'clock my time, it would be 6 o'clock your time if we did 9. Prepper is one of a kind, and he supports something of creators if he isn't fast about them. Thank you, Kat. See, I come up as suggested because you guys hit the thumbs up. Good morning, Renee. Yes, Prepper has a lot of knowledge. Thanks for keeping me entertained while I make healthcare hats at McLaren and Mount Clemens. Oh my God. I used to work for a hospice company right down the road from McLaren. What are healthcare hats, though? What is that? Oh, you guys are ordering the sanitizer? Yay! That wasn't a promo or anything. I literally was just trying to help people out because I was like excited when I found that hand sanitizer. Preppers at J is for Justice came up as my suggestion because I had a court date. Hey, Soldier. Let me know. You guys go to my post where I shared the hand sanitizer. Let me know what you guys think of it and stuff. And go to freaking Uncle Bud's and say, hey, this podcaster J is for Justice promoted your stuff and we ordered. Maybe they'll give me a shout out. You never know. It's networking, right? Bye, Dish with Lish. Lish, let's get together and Lish and I are gonna collab too. She got to go homeschool. Bye, Lish. Love you, girl. All right, so Prepper 101 Q&A. Prepper 101 is for Justice tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, and whatever's in between there. It's like a scrub hat. RNs and doctors have masks now, just need head coverings. Oh. So how are you sewing those? Shaydoc? Tonight is Prepper 101 is for Justice. That is at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Mountain, and 8 Central. I think I got that right. Don't ask me about overseas. Thank you, mods. Yes, Julie, I'll send you an email right now. Just Julie. Such a sweetheart. Thank you guys for all of your support. I'm going to get off of here now, but please hit that thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, click the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell for all. And Queen, I will actually give you a call today to talk about that. So have a great day, you guys. Stay safe. And Miss Murder said 11 a.m. Australian AEST time. So if you're in Australia, it's going to be 11 a.m. when you hear Prepper take over J is for Justice. Thanks, everybody. And I will see you tonight when I hand this over to Prepper. Bye, guys. Have a great day.